On our final episode, we signed ourselves in the Iritihagi system, orbiting the planet Chloros. A gem of the Kusiten sector, this tropical world hosts a clean atmosphere and some extremely varied life forms. From cool oceans to warm lakes, to the jungles that cover this planet. There is always something fascinating to find here. In the waters by the shore, small creatures live amongst the sands, who are then eaten by this small creature. Known as sand elephants, these small shelled creatures live on the shores of Chloros' oceans. Karlaq scientists once thought they laid eggs in the water, but recent studies have shown them to be entirely hydrophobic. Instead, captive sand elephants have been known to lay eggs under rocks that are on top of sand. Shy and timid, these small ones don't ever stray too far from the sand. Because when startled, they can quickly burrow underground to hide from potential predators. Like this flying beast above. Nimble and quick, this Longicoilus draco, or emerald-crested drake, flies on thermals using its membranous wings. And because of their expert build for flying in high winds, they often follow the most unique force on Chloros, the storm. Not a regular storm, it is one tied to a life form on Chloros. And our team was not expecting to see the beast, but we got lucky. Something about the giant Burragant makes the storms on Chloros follow it around the planet. Its constant moving makes it extremely difficult to study, much less film. The storm following behind won't end right away. And once it does, the sun returns quickly. And creatures, large and small, come out from their hiding places that they find during the storms. And amongst them, a red spot moves through the jungle. A fearsome-looking face and large claws, this arthropod-like beast walks through the tall grass. Named a Quadclaw Devil, Quadramanus diabolus, named for its appearance rather than its behavior. They are quite gentle, some Gek civilizations housing them as pets. And with a diet of fruit and flowers, they crave foods with a high sugar content. They're reluctant to strangers, but have complex social structures. They've been known to make noises that, when analyzed, could be classified as a primitive language. And they graze on grass in between meals to aid in digestion. As they age, these creatures' three-tailed scales grow a very unique pattern. Each devil can recognize each other just by looking at each other's scales, making this an extremely effective communication method for them. This one is smelling for something. They're trying to find water before nightfall. That will be the time for its most unique ritual. In the jungles of Chloros, Many life forms call them home. And even in the valleys between the tree lines, other beasts wander. This lazy dog bear sniffs out local flora to its liking. An extremely keen sense of smell, they can sniff out any other creature nearby. They have also been domesticated and used on Viking worlds to control the trade of Geknip, as they can smell it out extremely easily. They live solitary lives, only meeting to mate, but they are ferocious mothers, and will become agitated if you get near their cubs. Watching from the bushes, one of the smallest to call Chloros home. The mini emperor goat is a small two-legged creature covered in soft fur. They are skittish creatures who always travel in small groups for safety. Their noises have been known to play a part in their communication and hint at higher intelligence. With this intelligence, we can introduce our new discovery on Chloros. Social symbiosis. Two species interacting as one. When we started filming this series, documenting the life in Euclid, the hope was always to add to the galactic understanding of these creatures. Now documented for the first time on Chloros, intelligent wild creatures having a primitive society. With the Quadclaw Devils present, the Emperors fear nothing in the night. While the Devil's young can wander freely and safely, safety in numbers proves to be a good strategy. There's no telling what social understanding we still don't know about them. How much these aliens know of the world beyond their planet. We know not the conversations they will have about the universe, or how these interactions will evolve with time. The knowledge of wild aliens having companionship despite differences make us thus look at our own lives with ever-growing perspective.